So as you all know, it's time to start taking Trump a little more seriously when he has these moments where people in the past would have been like, that's just Trump being Trump, because they're actually carrying out a lot of the disastrous, illegal, unconstitutional things that in the past you may have thought, yeah, he said that thing, but didn't really mean it, right? Well, here's another example right here. He was giving a speech at the Department of Justice. Listen to what he says.
And I believe that CNN and MSNBC, who literally write 97.6% bad about me, are political arms of the Democrat Party. And in my opinion, they're really corrupt and they're illegal. What they do is illegal.
CNN and MSNBC is corrupt and they're illegal. What they do is illegal. Because they beat up on Trump. Because they disagree with Trump. Because they cover negative stories about Trump. Could you imagine what the reaction would have been if Joe Biden, stumbling, bumbling, falling all over himself, brain leaking out of his ears, was giving a speech at the Department of Justice, which can wage cases on such matters, and he said, Jack, Fox News, they're really unfair, they're really unkind, but I also think they're corrupt, and I think what they're doing is illegal. I think it's illegal. What he's doing is sending a message to the DOJ, just like he's also sent a message to Kash Patel at the FBI. Target these people. Target these people. Overly burden them. Find a way to go after them. He also said recently, like, Maddow should be fired and somebody else should be fired. Right? You want to talk about lawfare. The reason why the system went after Donald Trump is because he literally committed 91 crimes in a brazen fashion. Right? That's why they went after him. His crimes were clear as day. So that was people upholding the rule of law. What he's saying here is, I don't like the free speech on MSNBC and CNN. I don't want a free press. I want to be the strongman dictator leader who has zero dissent. So I think what they're doing is illegal. I think what they're doing is corrupt. I think you should go after them. Now, in the past, again, people might have been like, it's just Trump being Trump. Is that really the reaction that makes sense in this moment? When they're literally deporting pro-Palestine protesters for protesting Israel? They're torturing green card holders and permanent legal residents. They're kicking out 10-year-old girls with cancer. Is that really the reaction we should be having right now? As they're sending immigrants to Guantanamo Bay and they're shipping people with no due process whatsoever to supermax prison in El Salvador to be used as slave labor for Nayib Bukele? No, this is a real threat. This is a real threat. Again, I can't reiterate this enough. Everybody needs to wake the fuck up. What we're witnessing here is the absolute destruction of the U.S. Constitution, democracy in this country. I mean, we are going hard right, full fascist, full authoritarian. There's just no denying it anymore. It's just right in our face. So everybody speak up. Everybody stand up. Everybody protest. Everybody go to those town halls. Everybody call your Congress people. We should honestly be planning for a general strike as soon as possible because this sort of stuff can't stand. I mean, on a daily basis, he's shredding the Constitution, defying court orders, destroying the First Amendment. And as somebody pointed out, I think it was Michael Tracy who pointed it out, he was like, it'd be a lot easier to swallow this crusade against free speech if Donald Trump and the Republicans weren't sucking themselves off 3 years ago about how they're the defenders of free speech. And that's all they care about is the First Amendment and the Constitution, and it's the left who's doing an attack on it. And then here he is saying CNN and MSNBC are corrupt and should be illegal. Are you going to see a single one of the so-called fucking free speech bros, the Ben Shapiros of the world, the Tim Pools of the world, the Dave Rubins of the world, are any of them going to do a segment unequivocally condemning this and saying this is wrong, this is authoritarian, this goes too far, we believe in free speech, we should stand for free speech even if we disagree with the speech? Or are they going to fucking cuck themselves and go wherever Trump goes because that's what they do and that's what their business model is and they don't want to piss off their audience because they're fucking cucks? You tell me what they're going to do. We've seen it. Have any of them spoken up? Mahmoud Khalil, I may not agree with him, but he has a right to say the things he's saying. No, they were all fucking cheerleading it. A permanent legal resident whose crime was not actually a crime and the White House admitted it wasn't a crime. It was just protesting Israel. Is this what we want this country to become? Because it's here. All right, y'all. That's the show. Heavy one today. I love y'all very much. You guys know the drill. Everybody, please click like. Please subscribe to the channel. That helps out big time and costs you nothing at all. Thank you to everybody who supports this show on Patreon. Couldn't do it without you. You guys make this show work. This is real independent media, not fake independent media. I think you can tell that. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.